Hey guys, Skewy here. So today's video is going to be a little bit rage-inducing for some people, and I want you to jump in the comments and give me your honest answers about this. And this is being no way influenced by the fact I die to the ADR all the time. It's no way talking about people who use nothing but the ADR. It's just saying that the ADR needs a nerf. The P90 needs a definite nerf. It is too overpowered and everyone knows it. It isn't fun to use because it's easy mode. And that is dead set all it is. It's just easy mode. If you want an easy match, take your ADR in. Yes, you can die. Yes, you can get ripped off. But 90% of the time you're going to win gunfights you shouldn't be winning because an SMG can snipe with laser beam accuracy across the map. Now, what did they do to the Skewy when it could do that? You could flick it into one-tap mode and just nail people all over Field Canton. You saw a silhouette on the top of a mountain, you just tap, 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 dead. And they nerfed it. They took away its ability to do that. They gave it a bigger bloom. They gave it less damage. And it doesn't make sense to me why we'd change the Skewy and not change the ADR. The ADR has been like this possibly since it was brought out, or even I'd give it 4 months. It's just blown into whoever's got an ADR, you're going to either catch them camping in a bush. You don't catch them fighting anymore. So you catch them camping in a bush, camping tower, laying on top of a ridge just ready to snipe people. You don't get ADRs like other weaponry where you run around in open gunfights. You just know. You see 3 or 4 ADRs, okay, which bush am I looking at? They're going to camp drop. They're going to camp tower. Yes, it's a viable strategy, but it's cheap. And it doesn't make it any fun for anyone else in the lobby who is having to fight this laser beam, long-range weapon, short-range weapon, both of them. It does both. It does everything. It is too overpowered. Yes, it has received some sort of change with the bloom, and I think the damage, but it is still a crazy weapon. There's not many in the game with the rate of fire. The MGV, but look, the MGV is a 2-shot headshot. That takes it out of contention. What other one has this type of fire rate with 0 recoil or a little bit of bloom? The MG3, heavy as hell, flicks straight up in the air. The KK, the PKM just got a buff, but it's got a higher bloom. So you think, why would we be keeping this gun that ultimately is being used by lower grade players to become better just because they camp and know how to fire in short bursts? It needs to be nerfed into the ground and made at least even with the Para or the PKM. The Para is a good weapon. It has very little recoil, it has very little bloom, but the fire rate pulls it back into being a suitable weapon. Every other gun, if you see someone with a Para, you know, if you're smart, you can overpower them. If you see someone with an ADR and they just jump out at you, you've got absolutely no, and that's what it should be, close range. But it's when they're up on a hill and they're firing down at you, you've got nothing to do. You've just got to try and run and hope their aim is trash. Because if their bullets are leading you appropriately, they're spot on. So there needs to be, my recommendation is a bullet drop off. So you need to get to 50 meters, say 100 meters, and that bullet needs to hit the dirt. It just needs to lose all sense of direction. You can't have that gun shooting that far range as a subby and be killing people like that. Now I want your honest opinion, guys. I want you to jump in the comments, tear me apart, agree with me, whichever one you're on, whatever side of the fence you're on, because I want to hear everyone who plays Vigor. I want to hear your opinion on the ADR. And I want the devs to look at this one day when they finally look at my channel and see that the ADR needs a nerf. It needs to be brought back in line. The SVD come out. It's a gold weapon as well. It's perfectly in line with the other snipers. It didn't come out overpowered. It's still 2 shots like the others. Some are 3 shots. But it's a gold weapon. The Ventores, it come out as a gold weapon when it first started. And it wasn't overpowered in any other way. It's silenced. It has a suppression on it. And it is still below par on the ADR. Now, I know you can't compare that, but I'm trying to pull the rare weaponry out to say the ADR is just crazy. And I know it's probably an influx because you were getting 15 out of all the crates and everyone was getting them because everyone was boosting with the crown glitch and all the gold crates flying around. Everyone's got ADRs to spare and it'll calm down in a month or 2. But honestly, if this game wants to be in any contention, you need to look through a lobby as we used to and say everyone is viable for a threat, a crate, a kill, in any sort of gunfight. We need to get the lower level players who are using the ADR and slamming people and basically making newer players not like playing this game due to the fact bushwalkies are sitting in bushes or camping towers and teaming with ADRs. We need to get rid of the weapon and nerf it a bit down so these guys can't abuse the meta. Because that's all it is. It's meta abusing and it's not right. I refuse to use the ADR because it's cheap. It's easy mode. And a lot of people will agree with me that this gun is easy mode. If you want a nice time in Vigor, take the ADR. There's no skill. Okay, sorry. Low skill. And it just swamps people. There's not many times where you hit tower and you see a ping, you run at them with the ADR. Most of the time, even if they've got you lined up, you know where they are, you can still slap them. It's a Call of Duty gun at the moment, and it needs that nerf. Just a little one. The bullet drop off, the damage, something, a bloom, a bigger bloom. It just needs that swomy kick in the guts to pull it down, to be right in line with where it should be. So that's basically my opinion on the ADR. And I'm expecting a lot of people to be talking shit. And go for it, guys. I want to hear your opinions. And I really, really want to see what people think of this gun and how it affects their gameplay. Tell me how it affects your gameplay every day when you come into these lobbies, people with ADRs and doing the wrong thing. Or just running around like crazy people killing everyone. So, cheers guys for listening, and jump in, let me know, roast the shit out of me. Don't forget to sub and comment down the bottom, guys, and cheers for listening. Yeah, way more than usual, I would say that. This guy's still in this bush down here. What are you doing, mate? I need a threat, so we're gonna go for it. Got carried in the game you were playing. Oh, you're playing Roblox, that's right, yeah. No. Don't get greedy.
There he is.
You have proved yourself.
Got my threat.
But will you stay alive when others know where you are?
That's all I wanted. There's another dude behind him. Oh, show. Oh! There should be one more. Let's go! I needed a threat for a challenge, so... I don't want that. Call me greedy. Just don't call me late for dinner. Where'd this other guy die at? There's one more on the map. There he is. Need to kill a threat. Oh, come over here, I'll let you kill me. Man, fuck it, let's just take it all. Let's go. Technically, this guy should be moving down from the mountains if he's chasing me at all. There he is. Oh, I'm on fire! What did he have? He had a H-bar. Easy claps. H-bar is OP. Now watch me die to an exit camper. I'm pretty sure that was the whole map.
Come on.